Hello, beautiful souls. Zan here. Thank you so much for joining me once again here at Galactic Love Tarot. So, today we have the first quarter moon of this moon cycle, and we also have Mercury. It's probably already in retrograde by this point. So, yeah, as I've been saying all day long in my various videos, a beautiful intuitive who sees frequencies. She said retrograde vibrates at the frequency of 111. 111 is a magnifier, so, or an amplifier. Excuse me, wrong term. So if you view retrogrades, not just Mercury, but all of them, as something bad and negative, like the world's going to fall apart, then that's just going to amplify it in how it affects you. But if you're like, okay, planets doing their thing, walking backwards, they're way out there in space. I'm down here on Earth. Not going to bother me. It won't. So, really, a matter of perspective when you think of the retrograde. So, do consider maybe experimenting just to see how this retrograde with Mercury is different in your life. The spiritual community has set it up where, like, Mercury retrograde is just all bad. You get wonky, things don't work. And yeah, maybe. But if you're like one of those people that are kind of electrifying and electronics just don't work around you, think about it. Is it really the retrograde, or are you just noticing it more during the retrograde and blaming it on that? So, anyway, let's get into the reading. See what love message we have for this first quarter moon. This is an all signs reading. This is also a general reading, so do take what applies and discard what doesn't. Never know what we get out of these love readings, as my focus is on healing ourselves, loving ourselves to be the best partners we can be when that special person does enter our lives. Thank you so much. So let's see what we have. We have resistance. Okay, what I'm hearing is not all, but some have a resistance at looking at yourself, that maybe you are part of the reason you are single. Now, I know a lot will not like to hear that, but it is something to consider. It's human nature not to want to look at ourselves, especially when things aren't going our way. But a self examination would really be a good thing to consider. What type of person do you tend to be attracted to? Has it ever worked out with that type of person? Is there something you're doing? Are you not loving yourself enough? And that is another part of resistance, self-love, as we are taught in this society that it is selfish, it is narcissistic, but it is actually the one thing we should be doing from birth till we pass and transition on. Self-love is so important, and it sets us centered. It opens our heart space, and we view the world in a different lens, and we're able to be better partners, and not just better partners, better children, better co-workers, when we do have that self-love, because there is no resistance within, and there is a lack of insecurity. because we're securely grounded within ourselves and we're able to fly freely and have that groundedness with Mother and just know what we deserve, that we are worthy and we won't accept anything less. So, yeah, maybe not what some of you were expecting, but something that needed to be heard. And the other card that fell out is wisdom. Yes, letting go of that resistance and doing that self analysis, you will find a lot about yourself and it will help you as you move forward in your love journey. Now, she's standing on books, but this knowledge within these books are within, and it is really reaching out and doing that self love. And there's so much wisdom to be found as you love yourself because so many barriers are removed and you really do find the answers within. And they're bringing to mind that this is much like the Six of Swords, moving out of the tumultuous, waters and into calmer waters. And as you get to know yourself and you find that inner wisdom, that self love, self respect, and really let go of that resistance, you find yourself in a happier, calmer place. Things that used to trigger you, they don't bother you anymore. And you find that you are more open to love and you start meeting different people, different types of people, and eventually you meet that special one. So beautiful. I love it. So let's see what we get in the tarot. Okay, Six of Cups on the bottom. Yes, not some, many readers will say during Mercury retrograde, past loves come back. Yeah, possibly. But, don't hold on to that. If they return, make sure they've changed and you have changed for the relationship to work. Because if they're still the same jerk that you broke up with, male or female, doesn't matter. There's no point in giving that relationship a second thought. So, and it's also other people from your past who can return. But again, the estrangement came for a reason. Thank you so much. And yeah, just really evaluate each situation as it comes. One more card, please, for the beautiful collective. Oof, thank you so much. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups in reverse. So really learning to be content in life and in your place, finding contentment within yourself. When you do get to that moment where it's like, I don't necessarily need to be with anybody, but should be nice to have a partner. So many doors open up, and the universe knows that you've done your healing, you've come into alignment. Oh my gosh. Okay, brought my attention to a frog here. I believe it was Taurus that I had said having to kiss a lot of frogs before finding the prince. So yes, there are no more frogs to kiss here. As you move forward and you really do the healing within and finding that self-love, your self-worth, finding the blossom of your soul, and truly seeing how beautiful you are inside and out, and knowing if anybody else can't see that beauty, then they are not worthy of you. So we also have the Princess of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, still some resistance going into the new year. But as you work through it, yes, you can find that stability. Because it is a process of finding self-love and really learning to love yourself and keep yourself in that balance. Particularly having the solar plexus in alignment and letting that inner child out. That connectedness to nature and being grounded. But once you move past the insecurities of the idea of self love, it all comes into place and it all starts to make sense. And you do realize you are your own wish fulfillment and you have that balance and you know how much love to give out, how much you're getting back in return, and you are more willing to give freely, but it is not necessarily the full cup that you're giving away as you do pass love on to everyone. And there's this beautiful rebirthing taking place within as you find your own wish fulfillment. And that heart center is just open and radiant and ready to receive. No resistance against possibility of being hurt because you're fully grounded and you just know that you can handle anything. And they're pointing out that she kind of looks like a mountain. And mountains can be challenges, but finding self love, yes, is a big challenge, but it is conquering that challenge and truly finding that space within yourself that you do have that self love, that intimate self love, that connectedness with Source, and just that heart full of love, ready to receive and ready to give. So, last is Prince of Swords, yes. So, once you have realized that self-worth, self-love, you're ready to move forward and you know what you want and you are going to go after it. That love that you've been waiting for, that love that hasn't yet manifested in the way that you want. I think they're crows. So yes, a divine match here. Not necessarily air signs, but just a divine match coming in for you and all the work you've put within yourself in finding your self love is your inner compass to lead you to this person, to open the passageways. I was going to say airwaves, passageways for this person to enter your life. A love made of dreams and stars and grounded as you build it together and you move forward in this love. So beautiful. So let's see what we have from this other deck. What more do you have for the collective on this first quarter moon with their love journey? What do we have for the collective? 3 cards, please. Either to clarify what's on the table, further advice, type of person coming in. That would be nice. See what is in store. Anyone from the past, maybe? We don't know. Okay, now that I had said we don't know, they whispered in my ear expectations. So yeah, really letting go of any expectations that may be hindering you and truly finding love, self-love. So yeah, we have the Seven of Swords, and yeah, that is changing strategy. So yes, changing your expectations and really letting them go. Yes, you visualize, you write down what it is you want, but you let go of the expectations or how this person will enter your life. Um, and not try to force it, because when we do try to force it, we put major blocks, and that really sets us back and kind of ties the universe's hands. Now, in this deck, she looks like she is walking away. It is very similar to the traditional Eight of Cups. So, yes, walking away from how you used to do things in terms of love and changing how you approach love by first finding self-love, approaching love in that manner changes everything. But you do have the King of Cups, and this King of Cups knows exactly how much to give when it comes to love. And it's not being stingy, it's not being closed off. His heart's fully open, but it is that knowing of how much to give and knowing when to walk away. In this King of Cups energy, you're not going to take less than what you deserve or less than what you want. There is no settling for second best, no settling for yourself being second servings either. Just fully confident in what you are going up for. So do know it could take some time. And that's where the devil comes in, and having that patience and not trying to manipulate situations and not trying to control anyone coming into your life, because yes, there's lots of people out there who offer love spells, and that's like a slippery slope, because you don't want to overstep free will on anybody. You never want to take that away from anybody. So if that has crossed your mind, do please reconsider, and take other approaches other than trying to control a situation or to pull in a specific person. Really let the universe take control in this, and bringing the right person to you, because Ace of Wands, that passionate new beginning that you have been seeking, that you have been lacking, having that fire not only within yourself but within that person, and truly igniting the start of this new love, and both of you just knowing instantaneously, not necessarily fireworks, but like an energetic burst coming out as you grow together, and come into union. So yeah, let's pull from the dragon, see what final message we have for this first quarter moon for all you beautiful souls on your love journey. What final message do you have for the collective? Okay. Okay, let's do 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Miracle, making a difference. Yeah. And often when we do switch the focus to ourselves and put ourselves first, we do start to see miracles, and they start within. and we see the difference we're making within ourselves. Now, this difference that you make within yourself, it ripples out to your surroundings beyond your auric field and touches others um, as you come across their path. And it is a beautiful rebirthing that takes place. Um, and you, in a sense of self, as you go through that self discovery and finding that light within, this is very hermit like with this lantern here. Yeah, and light is often a source of security. Like with lighthouses, when ships are coming into the bay, they see the lighthouse and they know their journey is almost over. So, yeah, and then all the pink on this card is really like a purity in love, love for yourself, and this love that is coming. It's going to be like nothing ever experienced, an innocence to it, but yet still mature enough to know that give and take, to have that balance, to have that grounding. Okay, they just said be ready to be romanced. So, yes, all the work you put into yourself will make this difference. So, yes, beautiful souls, that is what I have for you for this first quarter moon. Do enjoy the rest of this energy. And yeah, I'll see you all next time.